Apologies, as my voice was muted there. I'm so sorry, but now we're back. I just wanted to say that there it is. We're now on the pistol round. They're pouring in, but it's the crossfire. It's just it's good with M4s, and not a lot of those players actually have armor. So now it's 1 versus 5, and it's all in Zilkenberg right now. Looking for that one frag, but it looks like Kaze's gonna start what he finished onto, or rather finish what he started onto Zilkenberg. For those of you who don't remember, he actually made that scout shot from Van onto Zilkenberg when Zilkenberg was kind of poking through apartments there. But it's looking like it's just going to be upgraded pistols this round around, and maybe a full-blown 5-man rush to one bomb site or another coming out from Mongols. Now, I did want to mention that with Element and Cabal on the team, I'm very eager to see just how the Mongols perform with perhaps NCL being cut off the roster. With the poke out here, Kaze does see multiple targets entering mid. And that being said, he's able to call this out. And now he says, guys, I think this is mid to A. And now we've got Nake coming in from Connector, trying to get one first time. Does, in fact. And that's going to be a leg shot. Kaze now forced to back off here. He only has 9 HP. We do see a rotate coming in from the other Karnal members. They are on B short for the moment. And it's now going to be... Looks like one refrag coming in, 4 versus 4, but heavy HP as well as firepower and utility advantage coming in from MVP.Karnal. I don't really see them. Whoa. One hell of a headshot, really. Even, I think, in some ways, a little bit more difficult than a 1 deeg, but that was very nicely done by Togu, if I read that correctly. 4 versus 3, but those weapons aren't salvageable for the T's just now. I mean, Mongols, they're in a very difficult position at the moment. Thank God I was looking at the chat, otherwise this would have been completely gone. I muted XSplit, didn't get anything done there, but yeah, 38 seconds remaining. And it's to the advantage of Mongols to actually try here. Element is going to be watching from high ground, and thank God they don't have the bomb. He's just poking through apartments with, or spraying through apartments with that P90. Can't quite find anything, but it's going to be 2 versus 1 here at bomb site A. We do have Xaver in Palace at the moment. 15 seconds remain. They're trying to poke through, and right now Xaver, he's actually in the last spot you would expect the CT to be in, and it looks like, there we go. He makes more money, a bigger bank for his team to gather by waiting for that bomb to be planted before finally executing Togu. MVP.Karnal making it look easy in some ways. But this is the round where Mongols, they have to make it count. They really do. They're going to have AK-47s, enough for full buys, essentially. There it is. They're going to get 4.7 in the bank, and the question is, should Zilkenberg go with an AWP? He won't have enough for armor if he does, but it looks like he does. No, someone dropped that for him. I'm sorry. He traded with a teammate, so... There it is, full armor, utilities for everyone, and an AWP on the Mongol side of things. We are going to be seeing Xaver stick with that P90. I don't know about the decision to do that, really. I mean, surely he should know that the enemy team has all this other stuff that, you know, he probably wants to try and do his best to match. Zilkenberg looking for that frag at bomb site B. Perhaps off of Van. Aman actually fitting that role a little bit over eagerly. Oh my god, blind fire, and that's a center mass shot, but he's not watching that second target. We actually have Kaze there, I think, on the ledge. If not, he's right in front of Van, might be actually popping back a little bit. But we've got Machine Gun also trying to force his way around ramp. He's the one-man army for Mongolia. He certainly makes Genghis Khan proud the most out of anyone else on the roster. Zuckerberg getting another one. Machine Gun getting that headshot on the bomb site A, and now he's working his way in. Can they turn this around? They're certainly on the way, and it's Togu getting one at mid. It's all on Kaze now. Alone at bomb site B. I think we're going to see the Mongols more than happy to allow him to hold on to that AWP, but bomb's going to be planted here, and hopefully we will not see them pull a phase versus Virtus Pro. They completely leave that bomb site. Are they? I don't think so. Cabal might be sticking around here. Kaze looks like he's going to find it this time. Will indeed land the headshot on the Element. But checking the frags thus far, I mean, from Mongols, it's just too early to say what they got. A little bit similarly here for Karnal at the moment. MVP.Karnal, they should say. Do I have any idea why threats forfeit? What happened to Crazy Guy and why DevCat FF? What I can tell you is you can find a statement regarding DevCat last night on Reddit. As for Crazy Guy, I'm not so sure. Maybe we could Google that information and find it as well. But that was a much more expensive win for the Mongols than it needed to be. At the very last moment, those last few seconds, I did miss something. And 3 other guys ended up going down before the end of the round. So, nonetheless, we will be seeing, it looks like, solid utilities. Machine Gun does have 1 smoke. However, that kind of leaves him as the odd man out. But to their advantage, they actually make sure that MVP.Karnal spend every penny in the bank that they've got this round. As you can clearly see, in some ways. Kaze, again on top of Van. And Zuckerberg going to be losing that aim battle against him, really. As it stands thus far, we do, of course, have MVP.Karnal with the man advantage. And maybe not so much, you know, slight firepower advantage given that they do have the AWP. And a man advantage can also be a firepower advantage in some ways. It's going to be 1 coming out from Cabal. He's immediately refragged, however, by Karnal's K's. Just jumping, Kaze rather, just jumping to and fro. But now it looks like the entry is being made on bomb site A. Interestingly enough, it seems a little bit strange that they should kind of sacrifice this much ground to the Mongols at this stage. But 50 seconds remain. Mongols can kind of slowly creep through this side of the map if they want, but it looks like they're caught in some kind of a battle here with the guys at jungle. Indeed, Machine Gun at only 22 HP. His Element coming in, turning the corner and getting popped in the face. Karnal K's with a quad. Can he get the ace? He's getting greedy here and takes 1 bullet. It's going to be Togu getting one to his name. Now he's stuck dueling. He's going to hold his ground against that second strongest player on the team. Now coming out. This is very critical to Mongols. If they don't win this round, 20 seconds remain, by the way, then they go straight back to eco, and it looks like the plant is going to be made. Kaze, I think he did cause a little bit of damage there. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Against 5 guys with AK, and the last one is a headshot made of the USP. Skyrockets to the top of his team's scoreboard, and that is, although an expensive win coming out from Karnal, all 5 of those kills came from Kaze. 4 of them were ops, so what's the kill reward on that? $100 per AWP? Because I don't like to play the AWP. I really don't. $100 per frag plus 300, 700. Then you throw in the defuse bonus. That's $1,000 that went straight to Kaze in frags and defuse. Then you throw in the 3,500 per player, and that brings it to 5,000. 18.5k is how much we saw the CTs make off the back of that round. But 3 metabuys were necessary, and it looks like one of those couldn't be made. So you see a Mon going with the UMP as opposed to an M4. All right, so Togu, I mean, there's no doubt about his ability to perform under pressure, really. As you did just see, 4 versus 1, he managed to get a bomb plant. Or was it 4 versus 2? It was 4 versus 2 at one point. And he got 2 revenge frags in the name of his team. So, really, I think like the odd man out here is Machine Gun in some ways, but maybe he's just having an off day. They're making the entry, and that's ACAP just firing through smoke. Does only get 1 frag to his name. It's going to be Element getting a refrag, however, picking up that, I'm trying to identify UMP right now. Bomb gets planted, and, you know, I mean, even if they don't lose this, they should be able to afford a full buy next round, and then some. They'll have more money on them just by merit of max loss bonus. Or not max loss bonus, excuse me, but, oh boy. Well, Kaze, he's going at it again. He's going to go ham. 12 HP. Gotta watch that rear. There it is. Dancing around his target is our Tech 9 toting. Oh my god. Element. 4K to his name. Really, it's not too terribly bad. I can see now why they got this player. They need him for situations like that. Not just saying he can look at the enemy team and they basically die, but, you know, he pulled his weight there on that round for sure. So, now we do see MVP.Karnal now forced into an eco situation because it was 3 wins in a row. They lost a round, then they won another round, then they lost that round. So now, economically speaking, they're in the gutter. And Zuckerberg going to go in there, just mercilessly take down ACAP. And this looks like a B execute after what we have going on. Machine Gun as well as his teammate just pushing up. So it's going to be Togu spraying onto Amon, putting the pillar between himself and to the Titan whose name begins with TS. But nonetheless, it'll be Cabal coming in with a finishing blow. 3 versus 5 now, and P250 is, well, Machine Gun getting that double kill. I mean, Karnal Kaze and Nake Nataja have got to think about themselves for a minute and think, well, maybe we'll set their balance. Machine Gun selling things out with a triple kill here. Is this going to be another eco, another upgraded pistol round? It looks like indeed that is going to be the case here coming out of MVP.Karnal. Alright, so thinking about this from other perspectives, or just examining it, or cross-examining it quite lightly, Mongols have kind of brought themselves back a little bit. Of course, this is far after the pistol round, by the way, and I mean, this is kind of 2 rounds given to their cause, really. Ouch. Nake now sees the target, decides to backpedal. Element coming out here, gonna find 1. 2. Actually, Toku is gonna get that one. He did take a little bit of friendly fire, if I'm not mistaken, however. You just see the bomb planted, and I think MVP.Karnal at this point should just try to capitalize on and exit frags. Machine Gun, a little bit disappointed there that he actually couldn't get that. In fact, he's so kind as to say nice shot to his opponent who took him down. ACAP's gonna be very happy to make that, but he's being denied the salvage on that AK. He's gonna try and take another one, but unfortunately that'll be Cabal shutting him down. And he just says thank you at that point. It's now on Amon, who is right outside of Connector, and it looks as though he's just gonna hang on to his CZ, maybe try and catch someone leaving sight via Connector, but it's just not coming out. Well, I also want to check things out on Hulmo.tv and see how everything is going on that end of things. Let's see here. Yesterday we were having some real networking issues, but all in all, everything looks like it's going rather smoothly on the streaming end of things. But I think what's going on here is, long story short, maybe someone living in the same district as me in Taipei may be causing some kind of network issues, and that is the root cause of why I was dropping so many frames yesterday, although practically unnoticeable. It's going to be Kaze getting the opening frag now that we do have a rifle round on our hands from Karnal. They're very patient in this regards, and it's 4-4 in terms of round score. Zokenberg now off the map is going to make a rather large difference for the Mongols. We're talking about, I wouldn't say a strong lack of pushing power, but how do I put this? Like, the role of the AWP, in some ways it can open up pathways. In some ways we could see some guys just going ham with it and just clearing out bomb sites one guy at a time, but even collaterals. But the fact of the matter is, that's kind of a strong role missing from the team, but it's immediately refragged. But that's going to be Togo taking down second strongest player on the team, and I think this looks like it favors MVP.Karnal relatively well. Element catching an overzealous Amon, however, and that actually opens up bomb site B completely for the moment. The only problem is right now we don't have Cabal on site with the bomb. It's actually just Element. He's on site, and he's thinking to himself, guys, come here. It belongs to us for the time being. But that gives MVP.Karnal more than enough time to get into what I'm looking for. Get into Marketplace. It's going to be Cabal and Machine Gun getting those refrags, however, and it's now 1 versus 1. No, my God, 19% HP. And that is going to be Machine Gun. Just testicles of titanium. Why not? Because balls of steel is overused, right? So we've got 5 rounds to the T's, and MVP.Karnal, like, the only good thing about this situation really is next round they should be able to do a buy. with or without the win. They're going in very aggressive here. Machine Gun should know it, and ouch, he's taken down. ACAP just getting that very nicely done by our Malaysian monster there. Gets away with an AK, and the only problem I have with this is really he doesn't have any armor to supplement that, and it's beyond me why he's going to give that to Nake, except maybe it's actually completely beyond me right now. Maybe he regards Nake as a player who's much better than himself. Zokenberg taking down to 35 HP. It's going to be Element getting one follow-up frag to support his teammate, the AWP, and they're going to be pulling back immediately, and that should just totally open things up to bomb site A now. Doing a very good job of making noise at bomb site B and making the enemy team think that they were going to do an execute on that area, but they're going to be definitely much more careful with the thought process that they still have an AK on hand, especially if it's just Kaze. Like, oh snap, Kaze's got an AK. Oh my goodness, you don't... No, we're not pushing that. No. But 33 seconds remain, and they're going to have to make that plant very soon. That's Kaze waiting by ticket booth. Oh boy, he's waiting for that pop out onto balcony. He's going to find it and take down Togu without taking a scratch himself. Missed Molotov there, 18 seconds to go. They have to push into this. I feel like the big problem here is Mongols is not going in for more time. That's actually... Oh my god. Oh, where's the plant? 10 seconds remain. They have to make it happen. They can't do a fake. Oh my god. His feet are exposed, but the plant has been made, and that's going to be ACAP coming around. He will get the headshot. And now it's all on Zokenberg with only 18 HP. Playing for the... What on earth? Kaze, just a sick beast all over again on this round, getting himself a triple and a double to the name of ACAP. So, checking things out economically. Still, we should see a full buy coming in from Mongols. The question is, can we see MVP.Karnal on this round? I mean, that last win, it was absolutely sick. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. They did get, they get away with that with only P250s and a few utilities, no armor purchases whatsoever. But the thing here is, Mongols, if they win this one, we definitely see MVP.Karnal in a huge hunk of trouble. Because you take all the money that you see here and you just add 1,400 to it, and that's exactly what Karnal's going to have next round. It's not very pretty, is it? A stack coming out here, and that is going to be Zever. Looks like... is he in shadows? Yeah, he's in shadows. If not, he's on balcony there for... I'm thinking at the moment. What is it? He's on shadows for bomb site A. Here we go. Getting ready to toss in those entry... what's the word I'm looking for? Entry utilities, the smokes, as well as flashbangs coming out very shortly, I imagine, for Mongols. Yes. Anti-entry smoke coming in now from MVP.Karnal. That is going to be Togo coming in, spinning around, and pulling the 180 no-scope, I guess you could call it. But ACAP, very patient, getting on top of the ladder before finally opening up on Element. He's going to find a triple to his name. Am I looking at this right? He switches to the pistol, but Machine Gun takes him down nonetheless. Shuts down that killing spree. That's Machine Gun coming back through. He's got a double to his name. He's looking for the quad. He's going to throw a Molotov right on spot, and that's going to put these guys in a very uncomfortable position. Triple kill. He gets the quadruple. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody call the police. Mongols have come to murder MVP.Karnal. Sorry, a little bit too much hype, right, guys? It's just Machine Gun doing that. He's doing his job just about right. But I'd like to highlight that on this map, we see that Element is justifying his position on the team, and so too is Cabal. They're making... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Cabal. Jeez. Huh. Hard for me to place that. Okay, so Cabal... Why is Cabal above Element? I don't get it. Valve logic. Like, why is he number 2 on the list? Should be rotated with... should be rotated with Element just based on the KDR, right? But anywho, I mean, Element is justifying his position on the team just fine, and Sogu and Zokenberg are doing such as well. But I mean, Cabal there, only got 5 frags to his name. It's going to be Element very nicely supporting Zokenberg there. Now we do see, but Sogu just shutting it down in all regards, really. Should probably turn off that scoreboard. It's taking up a large portion of your screen, guys. And Amon coming in here, doing his job. That's good. Zilkenberg going for the knife. Oh my god. That should be Dr. Zilkenberg right there. Oh wow. That's the first time I've seen a knife on something besides the pistol round. Really. Stop tab, right. My mistake, guys. My mistake. Oh man. I couldn't believe that, really. That's the first time I've ever seen a knife on something besides a pistol round. I can think of Mongols actually pulling off a knife on back during the CFG, if you guys remember seeing the montage with the song Have a Nice Day. Yeah, that was pretty good. CSGO Asia on the rise. It's gonna be Zever coming in here, catching machine gun. That could be shutting down the entire team in this peculiar round, but all in all, not too terribly bad. Looking like a B execute. Oh my god. But Amon doing work with that P250, if I'm looking at this correctly. And that's Togu shutting down the underground play count coming at them. But Zever still has an AK-47 on hand, and we've seen what happens when MVP.Karnal can put a very powerful, or at least a very standard rifle in their hands. So here it is, long rotate all the way through T-spawn, and looks like maybe we'll be having Zever going in through ladder room, then crossing Sniper's Nest, and finally arriving at jungle, but it's going to be just one smoke, and we see Element turn around, say open sesame, and then throws the smoke at the front door. He does take a little bit of heat from that Molotov, and now it's looking like a solid A execute. I can't quite identify. Okay, that's for jungle. Makes perfect sense there, because that would probably be, you know, geographically speaking, the fastest way to rotate in the bomb site. 16 seconds remaining, and we got to see that plant coming in from Element. He's actually about to get approached for 2 players by CT. Oh my god, Zever getting 1 to his name, and HP advantage was not there just a moment ago, but we do see Togo coming in and carrying his weight, and Kowal doing the same at the moment. So, big bank here for the Mongolian monsters at the moment. Yeah, you can see Element right now, he's actually even surpassed Machine Gun in terms of frags. Justifying his position on the team again. Kaze, wow. That's pretty big. Like, sometimes on maps like this, we can actually kind of determine how big the difference in frags is becoming. Like, what I mean to say in that regards is, how do I put this into words? Like, you can see the skill gap between the top fragger and the bottom fragger is a little bit big in this regards. When you got 7 on your bottom fragger and then 13 on your top fragger, it's kind of a different story for Mongols. I'm not saying they should replace anyone or anything else like that. Maybe it could just be that that Mongols on Mirage have much stronger play than that of MVP.Karnal. Could just be said that way. And Kaze, just there it is. Stage 1, machine gun finishing off the job, and he's got 10 HP to his name. Just had to stay calm and aim for the head, really. Looks like we're going to be having MVP.Karnal trying to save those 2 M4s, and I can't really blame them. What is machine gun doing here? Huh? Just running back into sight, because why not? But he's gonna arrive at CT spawn and he'll be alive with 10 HP. So now we have MVP.Karnal on final round of the first half, and question is, what do they do? Are they going to do something that's going to put, you know, the 6th round on the board for themselves? Because then we got a very workable, very viable position. If we see them go to, say, 10 rounds for Mongols and then keep it at 5 for Karnal, then we're talking about Mission Impossible level difficulty, right? I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about there. Alright, spraying into apartments now. Zilkenberg feeling very uncomfortable at the moment. Just waiting for that jump up from Kaze, and then it becomes a question of draw, as they say back in the old Wild Wild West days. But that's a nice way of starting things off, getting Machine Gun out of the fight. But we've already seen that Sogu and Element are very good at stepping it up whenever he's been taken down. By the way, for those of you just now tuning in, you can type in !raffle for your chance to win a USPS USPS Cayman Skin Factory new giveaway. Just type !raffle in chat. There it is. Cabal, Zilkenberg getting 2 to their name, and it's going to be Zever getting 1 refrag. Kaze says, I don't have an AWP. Well, I didn't. Who taught the caster to speak English? Now I do. Oh my god. Oh my god, the flank, but what? Whoa, whoa. Nake just couldn't carry that spray over to Sogu for some strange reason. He does spot the bomb carrier going towards bomb site A. Even sees it on death cam now. And it's going to be Zever alone on bomb site while we have Kaze just hanging out over towards B. It looks like he might be going through underground very soon to get himself through connector. But yeah. And just follow the tiny URL and that should be good to go. Nice flank coming in here. MVP.Karnal do achieve 6 rounds, so slightly difficult but doable. They're going to have to depend highly on that pistol round once again, and the ace to come out of, I think it was Kaze. Yeah. So just follow the tiny URL, or if you guys don't trust tiny URL, whatever you can do, just look at the stream window on twitch.tv, look below that, and click on the USPS factory new Cayman skin, and just click on that and it will take you to the giveaway URL. This is looking very much so like a B execute coming out of MVP.Karnal right now. We have a slightly default firepower advantage. Both sides going with 4 Kevlars, but that's Amon throwing in the entry flash. Kind of working against him a little bit. Cabal OMG, a bit of an awkward position there to get caught in. But what on earth is this coming in from Togu? What was that? What was, what? Anyway, it's 3 versus 5 right now, and we are going to see the hold coming in from MVP.Karnal. It's just looking a little bit odd, to say the least. ACAP, however, does manage to get a triple kill to his name. What was that? I think, like, it lost me on the minimap, but I guess what he was doing there was he was kind of hanging out on balcony there, and then he immediately turned around and ran back inside and just missed that frag completely. Then it looked like he got stuck on reload. High ground advantage is a very big advantage, really, guys, especially when you only expose your noggin to get hit. Conversely, the only problem is if your noggin gets hit, you're out. You're immediately out on the pistol round. But not going to be seeing upgraded pistols. Force buy coming in from Mongols, essentially. That they are at least returning fire well, not trading just yet in manpower. But Zilkenberg with that headshot. That's good. That's just beautiful. Cabal coming in from apartments now. If he just needs to sneeze, really. There it is. Gets one to the center mass, and combined firepower of him and Toku. Toku takes 1 down, but holy snap, the reflexes on Zilkenberg. Not inhuman, but very much so. Strong, to say the very least. What on earth? Wait a minute. ACAP has been spotted, and now it's an awkward duel. It's going to be no reinforcement now here from Amon, and it looks like they're going for bomb site A. They know exactly where the last T is, and that's going to put Cabal in a slightly more difficult position. Oh boy. 1 versus 2. Can Cabal carry his weight? Can he live up to and justify his raison d'etre on the team? Now, why is he at the top of the list? I don't understand. I really don't. Is it because he's the only one alive and we're watching him? I don't understand. I really don't. But now he's got a tall order to fill. 100 HP on him as well. Gonna be faking, and that is looking like we're gonna see a Mac 10 win out against an AK-47. Nerves coming into play, and that's just perfect coordination coming in from ACAP and Amon together, really. A lot of bomb plant and diffuses. Mixbot TV. That's what's BLJEE? Oh wait, sorry, that's Y on top. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So it's all about objective. That's all right. Gotcha. So he's the worm on the hook, in other words. All right, there we go. Valve logic, because frags don't matter. It's gonna be Amon now, kind of pushing out towards bomb site B. He will be dueling against just one upgraded pistol at that peculiar location, and now we do have machine gun trying to get aggressive here. It's gonna be Togo finishing what he starts, if I read that correctly. And back to 4 versus 4. Any frags that the Mongols are able to make on this round is actually quite worth it. Togu, what on earth is he doing? Highest score, top of team list, Kappa. Yeah. I know. That's what I don't understand. At least that's the way it is in casual competitive, I think, or even back in the old CS Source pub stomp days, if I recall correctly. But no, it's 3 versus 3. And this is turning out to be quite a bit more expensive here for MVP.Karnal than it should be. What I mean to say by that is they're only facing off against 2 upgraded pistols on Mongols right now, and they kind of lost 2 guys already, but hey, HP and firepower advantage right now. As long as they take this correctly, they should be able to get away with bomb site B. 30 seconds remaining, and I don't know why the auto director is following Togu all alone in Palace. This is scouting information, that's all it is. There it is. They're now pouring into bomb site B. What on earth? Cabal gets 1 to his name. 15 seconds left to get that plant down, and now it's 1 versus 2, and Togu only got a USP in this position. This is going to be very difficult if it's going to be a retake. If he can find an AK-47 in apartments, he might try and salvage it. Does win that duel. That's 3 kills with a USP. Doesn't have it just yet. Gonna grab it. Immediately checks all his corners. Does find out where A-Cap is. He's gonna have to take him down right now and take him. Oh my god! Blind firing through that, and it's gonna be A-Cap. Just wow, jeez. Still, that's like low investment, humongous reward from Mongols off the back of that round. As putting this into words, MVP.Karnal getting the plant and of course 5 frags gives them $1,800. And then when we're talking about the win, we're talking about $3,250 for each player. So you multiply $3,250 times 5, that gives you $16,250, and then you add in the fragging and bomb plant money, and that brings it to about $18,050. Hold that thought. We got machine gun. Whoa, element just like friendly fire there. Well, kind of a big misplay, but 3 versus 4, and A-Cap has only got 2 HP left. What I was trying to say there, however, is like that costed. Really, I mean, Karnal only made $400, $500 in terms of profit. Maybe $200. Not even $1,000 of profit to the team economy if you want to put it into that perspective. 3 versus 4. They're playing for the retake, it looks like, but they don't have a whole lot of time to work with. They've only got 1 kit. It's on Togu, and Togu has been known to carry his weight at times, making that 1 frag. He's just going for it, sticking it through. We're gonna have Nake coming in and trying to stop it, but it's been defused. What on earth? Oh my god, that is not good for MVP.Karnal. We got something of a buy that they can make out of this, but very limited in the way of AKs. Just that moment, really. That was something crazy. No other way to say it. And from Huomao, thank you, ZL Moving. 谢谢你华为人一嘴，谢谢你们的闪兜，谢谢。Hello， 无语人生，谢谢你们。Thank you all very much. But everybody remembers the Mongols at IEM Katowice. Everybody wanted to see them, you know, at least make a name for themselves, but it didn't quite happen, unfortunately. I couldn't remember them even getting into 10 points during the group stage against any of the teams that they played against, but on the whole, really, that was all they could do. 谢谢你 Tiger ASD， 你的仙豆我真的很欣赏啊 ！Thank you. Entry utilities now coming into bomb site B for MVP.Karnal, and that's going to make a big lineup. Only Tech 9s and an AWP. We already see Crossfire coming in, and that's going to be Caval getting a double, triple, looking for the quad. Can he get it or not? That's because Sogu getting one, and that's ACAP now getting one refrag. Here we are. Machine gun coming in. It's a little bit awkward for him to have that Mag 7, but when he starts, we will see Zuckerberg finishing. 我是美国人。Alright. 不过我们 Twitch 聊天是有比较多的观众，所以一定要用英文来聊天呢。Mongols will win MLG Columbus Kappa. Wait, do they have a visa for that? Like, what on earth? I'm so confused. Twitch chat trolls so hard sometimes, but Mongols now at 11 points to the 9 of Carnage. And that's Zuckerberg opening things up quite nicely at mid. It feels as though in some ways he's kind of improved as a player, and that kind of shines through a little bit on this round. Sorry, we're streaming to actually 2 different platforms right now. That's why I'm breaking out in Chinese and English every now and then. It's nice to know. It's nice to let everyone know that. Nice to let everyone in China know that I appreciate the donations they're giving to Huomao, the Huomao stream. But yeah. So here we are. It's going to be now. It looks like machine gun taking down one, and that's Amon getting a refrag. Can he get that? Oh my God, he's getting a double. Can he take the triple is a very, very important question. Here we go. Connell coming through. Come on, misses the no-scope and is immediately punished by Cabal. However, that was an expensive win for the Mongols, as you can see, and actually, although they lost this round, MVP.Karnal has more money to work with. Just look at the bottom, you know, the brown names highlighted, all the money they have, and compare it to the blue names. But that is going to be MVP.Karnal with a slightly stronger buy than that of Mongols right now. I mean, we're talking about something that's a little bit situational, but yeah. 哎呦，勾个猛如虎，请你不要笑着我的中文，拜托你们一下。你们可以看我的详情就知道我是谁啊！你们可以在微博上追随我。Anywho, sorry about that, guys. Now back, and it looks like we're gonna be checking this out. Zuckerberg does get a nick onto someone, throws a frag to get it followed up, and now he is finally making his own name shine. The plant has been canceled, as we do see the very mortal need to defend oneself, and that's gonna be Togo spraying onto the second attempted plant. Machine gun coming around back. What on earth is this? Mongols on top of their game right now. Don't speak China, please. I'm sorry. I'm just checking the chat between games. What can I say? But, here we are. This is the brand name that is our own stream. 我的人在台北。Oh my God. 有2个不同的聊天室，我都得关注. Sorry, I gotta pay attention to 2 different chat rooms, and it's in two completely different languages. 3 if you include Mongolian situations. Zuckerberg again wants to put his name at the top. Gets a double kill. Just hops in and out, but I mean, pistols, upgraded pistols coming in from MVP.Karnal. It's gonna be difficult for them to hold their ground against all of this. Oh my God, so good. Getting one to his name. And now that's an anti-entry flash. We see it used perfectly here by Cabal. Jumping to shoot. He's putting himself in more danger than he is his opponent at that point. He takes 1 bullet. I think that was just like some kind of trolling there. He immediately backs out, but I'm telling you right now, I don't think Kaze is very happy to, you know, be at the top of his list. I don't know if he's the in-game shot caller either. But it's nice to see that Zuckerberg is in some ways kind of surpassing Machine Gun. He earned a lot of fans at IEM Taipei. "人家不懂流的意思，我懂流的意思。我不是中国人，我不是说我没有 Twitter， 你们看我的微博就看我的详情。哦，对对对，我的 Twitter 就是这样。 So here we go. Yeah. Take that, and post it. But yeah. I don't know, I've seen some pretty nice looking Mongolian girls, but gotta tell you, Koreans are at the top of the list because, of course, plastic surgery is very, very popular in Korea. But speaking of plastic, it does seem like Mongols are just getting ripped apart by bullets from MVP.Karnal. Now it's 5 versus 3, and it looks like this is a round they can work with, but Machine Gun making that refrag. As long as he's alive, they're in mortal trouble. It's going to be Zever, however, pushing up and taking Togu, traditionally speaking, the second strongest player on Mongols out, and that's going to be Machine Gun. Getting yet another refrag. He's still alive to his name right now as well. Going to be seeing ACAP trying to get reunited with his team and get that bomb planted. A minute to work with, and Machine Gun has only 38 HP at this moment. Bomb has been planted.天蓝，你在转嫁？你是某种外语的专家吗？还是你在装逼？你是某种语言学家吗？我是美国人。我没有欧洲的口音，拜托啊。Alright, so here we are. This round actually essentially belongs to MVP.Karnal right now. We're just going to be seeing Machine Gun getting away with a triple kill and trying to save that AWP. The question is, does MVP.Karnal want to make this more expensive than it needs to be? Because they've already lost 3 players. They've got the bomb plant down. And Presto Changeo. We have a Memento Swingo, maybe? Nah, we're still waiting for Mongols to get knocked off their pedestal at least one more time. "男人不会是 pretty， 那是女人的。哎呦，不好意思，我不是一个英文老师，你们大概要用中文来在我们的聊天室中。Anywho. So here we are now, back with 10 to 14 as the round score. Sorry about that, as we do have the sound cutting in and out every time I alt-tab. But this is looking like something of a commitment towards bomb site B from MVP.Karnal. But I'm having difficulty identifying just why they're all bunched up in front of mid and even back in spawn. Wait, this looks like just the situation. Wait a minute. Oh my god! ACAP! This play lives to... I think they realize what Machine Gun's been doing this whole time. That is basically just overextending through CT spawn. And then finally what they do is they kind of turn things around gradually and just, you know, they pick him off, and then it's almost like how do I say this? It's almost like eliminating the leader of a war, a general in a war. And now we're about to test that theory, because he has been a carry at some point. Zokenberg is actually the top fragger on this team right now. Togu's gonna come in here and try and step up the pace of this game for Machine Gun, but not quite able to just yet. It's gonna be a refrag. Oh my god! Wait, was that one bird, 2 stones? Not 1 bird, 2 stones. Good god, 1 stone, 2 birds, maybe just now. No, it wasn't. It was 2 separate bullets that got the frag for Cabal just now. But Kaze, 1 man, 1 desire. 12 seconds left on the board, and this round is not going to MVP.Karnal. They're gonna have to play for overtime, and they're gonna have to win 5 rounds in a row to make that a reality. Counter terrorists win. 无视一区是肥屎。什么 ？Area 51。说还是不要理会这些弹幕了。我没有弹幕，我其实有双音幕，不过我，哎呦，我家里的设备有点独特啊，请你们原谅我的闽南的口音，我其实是西方人，我的人在台北。Anyway, let's see here. Check things out on Twitch chat. I have 2 different chat rooms that I need to acknowledge, so please forgive me. All right. It's going to be the opening frag coming in from Machine Gun. A little bit unsurprisingly, but he's immediately refragged Kaze. Just taking down the enemy leader, really. Kind of feels you know, like boss versus boss. But of course, this is a superior buy coming in for Mongols. Almost a little bit unsurprisingly, as Xavier has only a Tech 9. Amon's got just a Galil to work with, and now we've got Nakutaja with the AK-47 on hand. Entry now coming in. Zokenberg on perfect positioning there to take down Nake at the moment, and that's now 3 versus 4. They're looking for that refrag, really, and 50 seconds to work with is very, very tight for MVP.Karnal. $40. They picked up the bomb, and it looks like they're going to be going for an A execute at the moment. Here we are. Oh boy, 19 seconds. This is cutting it extremely close. The question is, can we see MVP.Karnal pull off that plant? It's an anti-entry flash coming from Element. Zokenberg catching one on his name, and then that's one refrag coming in from Kaze, essentially. But that's going to be CT's win. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We still have at least one more match. This is a best of 3 for the evening.